Hey guys, Mr. Cutrera here. Today we're going to be learning how to make some creative animals out of some simple shapes. So here we go. First, before we start, is I like to divide my sketchbook into 4 sections. So if you guys watched the last video, if you guys can search it, how to draw different types of shapes, I practiced drawing different types of shapes and then I did some brainstorming with my pencil of little sketches of different animals. And then for this one, I was thinking square or rectangle kind of shape. What kind of animal? Rhino, a lion with like an octagon and a heart kind of shape. Then we have an elephant with more circles and squares. But I try to pick a few shapes and stick with them to make it look like they're all go together. And then I just made a simple background. Okay, so I really liked the lion, but I didn't like the full design. So I changed it up a little bit and I did a few more sketches. So we're gonna do the lion for this video. So after you guys do your sketches, get your nice paper out, and I'm going to be using a marker to outline and some color pencils to color in. I did get these from Amazon, these crayon 64 pack. It has a lot of really good colors. Some they have multiple colors. They have window markers, gel markers. I'll put a link in the description if you guys want to look at that. And I'll put another link for color pencils. There's a 36 pack of Crayola too. They're really good for starters. You guys can use any materials you want. A lot of people like just use black to outline, but I like to use different types of colors to make it even better. So look, we have brown, copper, we have orange, and we have a golden yellow. So guys have a lot of different colors to choose from. That's why I like the big packs of markers. Okay, so I did a really light sketch. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. If you can't, that is fine, because it's always good to sketch what you're going to be doing underneath. And if you need to erase or fix it, go for that. And then you start with your marker. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a lion. You guys can follow along to get some good inspiration. But I'd love to see what you guys can create as well. So I have like an octagon head. And then I'm kind of staying with the octagon theme. And this part is kind of like my own shape. Kind of like an octagon and a pentagon. Okay. And if you guys notice, I'm trying to keep my wrist nice and straight. Make my lines really accurate. Trying to go a little faster for the video, but you guys should be taking your time for the video. So I just used some brown there. Now I'm going to get my orange out for the mane. And this is another kind of octagon shape. So notice, guys, how I'm using more geometric shapes, which means like a bunch of straight lines that look like a real shape. Kind of looks like, I'm just gonna keep them open so I don't have to keep capping them. So I keep geometric shapes, lots of straight lines, try to come up with a design that's unique. and not just a realistic one, but more graphic. And let's do another line right next to that. If I ever go too fast, you can pause it if you're copying or following along. I have a habit of capping that. All right, let's do the legs with this light golden yellow. It's really light. I don't know, I might want to get another color in there. We'll see. So keeping it really simple. Ooh, let's get some red and yellow. I'm gonna do like a flame. And look at this color. This is infrared. So it should be really bright red. Ooh, that looks cool. It's like almost like a pink color. I'm gonna get some yellow down here. Yellow is not my favorite just because it doesn't show up always that good. All right, let's get a little darker. I like this copper color. Let's make his paws it's lighter brown color. And see, it's sometimes good to get straighter lines by moving your paper around. Awesome. Ooh, let's use this copper. Let's get some details. So once you do your basic shapes, you can get some detail. Those main, I'm gonna add some cool little, the way his hair goes. That, oh, I like that. Let's give him some like bright orange eyes. Let's make him look intense. And then let's give him a little black pupil. So on the inside, I'm gonna do like a half circle. There, ooh, that looks really good. Marker is really good for getting those real strong details. Try to get maybe a little shine in his nose, maybe like that. Ooh, let's get some little whiskers. Let's get the lighter. Some whiskers in there. Looks good. Let's get a light blue color. We're gonna give them, ooh, battery charged blue. That's a really cool name. Battery charged blue. So watch this. I'm gonna use, let's just try it first like that. If you use the side, your marker can make some thicker lines. That. I do it on a 45-degree angle. And it adds some extra dimension to it when you guys are doing different line thicknesses, it's called. So thin lines, skinny lines, and there's another video of different lines, how to draw good lines, that I just posted. Let's get a little shadow in there. It's with a darker blue color, but to be honest, it's not that noticeable. Let's leave it like that. All right, I'm trying to see what else details we can add. Let's add some darker shadow. Ooh, I have a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. I was gonna make some lines, but let's just do another with a darker brown. So his mane has like a shadow. And that's actually a good idea. Let's do some more shadow effects. So there can be shadow there, shadow there. I'm starting to color in a little bit with the marker, which I usually don't like. I like to save some for the color pencils. Let's color his mouth black. So you guys can make simple shapes. Let's get like a shooting star. You guys can do simple. I'm doing kind of like a lion on top of the world kind of vibe. So just having fun with it. There's like a galaxy back there. Let's get a little of blue in there. Some sort of glowing. Let's get some stars in there. And then let's get a little orange. The orange will help draw your eye to the center, which is the lion, and then it draws you back to the stars. So see, I have little circles or little dots, bigger, medium, right? And then lastly, let's get a little more detail in here. I'm gonna go starting from here, kind of like that. This will make it look like a circle or a sphere. So a 3D shape. Hey guys, we are done. I did a time lapse of everything. As you guys can see, let me show you guys a lot of the colors I was working with in the background. See, we have just a lot of different yellows, different oranges, different purples and blues. So that's why I do like the option to do lots of different colors, but you can still use your own. Now, what I was doing was just going back over, coloring in all the spaces. I was coloring left to right, went around and it did some shadows all around. So there's shadows around, shadows down here. We did light blue, darker blue, and the black. Same thing here. We're doing darker shades in certain areas. We left some white for some highlight. I did some little black detail there. If I really wanted to make it even better, I could keep going in and adding like little hairs with some black or a darker color. So you can just keep going and going, making more and more details. But for the sake of time, we're not. But a lot of you guys can just keep adding more to it. Now, one thing is we do have like a horizon line. Technically, it's like the line on top of the earth with the cosmos around him, but it still counts as horizon line. You don't want to just have an animal floating in space. Make your animal be somewhere. It could be just a simple horizon line, simple line, and then some random shapes or some random color. Awesome, guys. I really enjoyed this. I think it turned out great, and I can't wait to see how yours turns out. All right, see you guys next time. Peace out.
Invincible.